Oh. Should I provide all the screenshots for her about you talking shit about her too and pretending to be her friend? She had no idea that you were upset with her, but you were talking shit behind her back. Some screenshot. I don't know what it's about. I'm going low. Let's talk about my friends that went low on me. This is ridiculous. No. You guys are defending this? This? You're defending this right now? That's what's showing what you guys are. You're defending this. You're defending that right now. I called them my friends, but what do they do to me? They jumped on the bandwagon to hate Blue because they didn't want to get called out themselves. So where's your proof, Melanie? Where's your proof that happened? Because you seem to lie a lot. Girl, Melanie, I know you're not talking about lying. When you went on that platform, like I didn't call you every day. You're lying. Nope. Lily, I had no idea this is your first name, so I'm sorry. Well, I did not know that. I didn't know who the screenshot was about. Did not know that. You're sitting here attacking me and saying that I fucking... Now we're going to literally defend this behavior, right? And then you're going to sit here and say I just doxed someone that I meant to, right? It doesn't matter, whatever. What did your friend... What? Are you fucking kidding me? What about my behavior? Oh my God. Do you not see what they did to me? I called them every day, and told them what was going on. Every day. Every day. And then they're going to switch up on me. And then you guys are coming in my comment section attacking me on my live. On my live. Melanie. I can really pull all the screenshots out if I need to. Melanie, do you want me to? Every single screenshot? Be about it? Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, where's my charger? All the way over there. Girl, Daz, don't even get me started with you. Don't even get me started with you. Red flag question. Let them do their thing, just making themselves look bad. Girl, you're on a sneaky account. Did you get blocked or something? What did y'all do to me? What did you do to me? And now you're sitting here saying this is blackmail? What did you do to me? What did y'all do to me? Des, I'm not letting you up here if you're going to attack me. I said no. If you're going to come up here and attack me, no. I'm going to do something that I was taught. If you're going to attack me in the comments, you guys get a timeout. So we'll just have 242 people in here where you're attacking me in the comments, and we're going to go on a timeout. We can just sit here.
One second, hold on.
No, you're fine.
Blue, what did you do, Blue?
What did I do?
Did you really become a squatter?
No, I did not become a squatter. No one's. Every time I talk about my story, it just gets twisted, and no one actually.
How about you tell since you have the comments off, there's no interruptions. How about you tell everybody your story, your side?
I mean, if you guys.
Because what it looks like now to me is that you're a squatter. You're going from people's houses, mooching
Right.
off them.
Right.
That looks stupid. You look like a bum.
Right. No, I understand
So
that.
that's the impression everyone's getting. So what's the story?
So, I can just talk about it. Literally, the stuff that was happening in my hometown that I was living at, people were showing up to my house. People were following me around town. I was getting doxxed on the internet. I reached out to OG and I said, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel mentally not stable with everything going on. Like, people were outside my house, and I called her, and she said that she was going to get me to her house, right? I was going to live in her camper until I got my job and can get my own place, right? While she raised up donations with the Loyalty Fam to get me out of the situation. And I was supposed to go to her house. While I'm on the bus, she changes my ticket to Dizzy's house. That's what happened. I didn't have a say in it. I went to Dizzy's house. I was supposed to go to OG's. And I would have probably tried to figure out something else because I don't know. I really didn't know OG, but like it felt like a real deal, right? Like it felt like something safe, you know? And so I had to go to Dizzy's house, and I known Dizzy for a while. I did get a job there once I got there. And Cole sent me like some gifts, and I didn't ask for it on TikTok. Like I didn't go on here and be like, send me gifts. Like she sent me a good amount of gifts on TikTok. I did save that money because I was struggling getting a job at first. Used it to get groceries with Dizzy. It was like almost like $250, and I gave it to her, all of that money, to go to groceries. I got a job, and I was working every single day. I was working at Chipotle, and I paid my rent. What happened was the OG drama happened. Dizzy fell off from OG, and then I was in a predicament where OG and the Loyalty Family helped me get out of that situation. So I had no idea to do, right? Dizzy stopped fucking with OG and all of them, but I'm living. They helped me get to that spot, right? Like it was fine. Like everything was fine. I love Dizzy. I don't wish nothing ill on her. I didn't know what to do, so I called OG because I didn't want OG flipping out on me. You know, and I'm not saying that OG would do this, right? But OG had my exact location, and I could not have my information doxed or Dizzy's, right? And I'm not saying that she would do it, so I reach out to OG and I'm like, I don't know what to do, right? And OG, I had like a leftover money for my paycheck after I paid rent. I paid $100 to go to Cole's house. 100 it's like $120, something like that. And then she paid like the difference, like 50 to $60 of the plane ticket that I found. And I flew out that day. I went to Cole's house. I was only there for a week. I wasn't there for like a month. I wasn't there for a long time. But we got into arguments because I was dealing with some stuff with the courts. I was dealing with some stuff with the police with the situation that I'm going on with D. I don't want to get into too much detail about that because I do have court coming up in 2 weeks about that. I think it's about 2 weeks. What day is it? Yeah, about 2 weeks. And we got arguments about that. I never yelled at her kids. The problem was Melanie and Katie were on the phone with me when we got in our argument. I called them and I was like, "Hey, can you like sit down with us while we talk about this?" Because she's saying that I'm recording her and I'm manipulating calls. Like I was on phone calls with people talking about her when I was never doing that. Like I was literally, we got in an argument and it was about Trump, and I just went to my room for the night and I was just like, I'm not gonna get in more argument. Like, let's just wait till this blows over. And it just continued to fucking go. And I had Melanie and Katie on the phone. She started screaming at me, and then she started saying that I was screaming at her in front of her kids. And I was like, I'm not even yelling. Like Melanie and Katie were on the phone. And I was like, I'm not yelling. Like, I just don't want to deal with this. But since you said that I'm yelling at you in front of your kids, I'm going to pack my stuff up because I'm not going to be that person to scare your kids. And I'm not going to be like that. Like, that's not what I'm going to do here. So I got an Uber, I contacted OG, and I was like, I'm just going to go to the hospital. I'm going to see if that there's some resources there. There was no resources for me other than a homeless shelter. I was like, I can go to a homeless shelter, right? I can, like, I really thought about going to a homeless shelter. And then I started walking on the streets. OG, this is where it comes tricky, right? Because people are like, you took money from all these people. I was like, I'm willing to pay all of this money back. I'm willing to pay this all. I didn't know where the last ticket went, right? I didn't know where I went to Darcy's house and I was there for about a month, and it just like I wanted to be with my family. Like this was just all too much. Like it was just, and I was never disrespectful to that person either. Like she was super nice to me. I talked nothing but good about her. Like she actually helped me with a lot that I was dealing with mentally. Like we talked about a lot of stuff. And I was working at Sonic at the time, and I was able to pull my checkout early. And I got a train ticket to go to my sister's house. And then that's when my friend in real life reached out to me and was like, we're getting a place. Like, I didn't ask her to do this. She was like, I just seen what you're going through. And it's been really hard on you. And we got a place. But then what happened was I didn't know that my old roommate was in contact with the lady that pulled a gun on me 2 years ago. Sorry, pew pew. And she told her where I was going. And they put the state and the town on Mallory's Live. I had to find a new place to go. And I'm not with anybody on TikTok. I'm not like I literally have an interview tomorrow. I am
You.
what?
What's missing? Why would they be mad at you all of a sudden?
Are you talking about like Mallory or
Everybody.
Melanie and Katie?
We're getting called out right now. All those ladies came up and talking about you
They're saying
in Pastor
like,
Petty's life.
well, I was touching base on Kate or Cole was like, I never did anything to her and her kids. Like I never tried to hurt them, and they said that I tried to hurt them. And like that's not me. Like I would never do that. Um
Why don't you let that girl up, Des, so maybe you guys could work this out. I'm a
I'm
great
not gonna
mediator.
I'm not gonna get screamed at.
She's not gonna scream at you. I don't think she'll scream at you. Pastor Petty, can you like let me know who the councils are that I need to speak to for the mod status? I'd like to put in my resume. Go ahead.
Sorry, she's still loading in.
So we're good. So I will say Blue is in a sort of a manic state right now. So all of you, please understand that. There is no defense. I am not defending him right now. I am
Well,
telling
you know, you kind of are. You're giving him excuses. And what I'm going to tell you is I've been watching this dude. I don't even know him that well, but I just been watching him from the outside. I say little comments, but he is a whole lie. He lies about a lot. And then what ends up
No,
happening is that he gets caught, and then someone like you gets up here and then gives him an excuse to use. Like you're helping him
So
find
first of
excuses.
all, you don't
He's
know me,
manic.
so
I
you
don't know
ain't
you, but
telling me
I know
I'm giving an excuse
you
to
are
anyone.
doing
I
that.
will
I
say
don't know why
that.
you're
You don't
getting all
fucking
worked
know
up.
me.
Why are you
You
getting
don't
worked up?
fucking know me.
Why
So
are you
how
getting
fucking
worked up?
dare
I
you
can get
pass
as
judgment
worked
on
up
me
and
that I'm
even
giving
worse
him a
than you,
motherfucking
motherfucker.
excuse?
So
Because
I
I
don't
could
know
talk
why the fuck you
louder
getting
than
worked
you,
up.
bitch.
You're mad.
Stop
You're
playing
mad
that.
because I called
Stop
you out.
playing the shit,
That's why
bitch.
you're mad.
I
You're
am
mad I called you
neutral.
out.
I am neutral.
You're
I
not
am
neutral.
neutral.
You're
I am
yelling.
neutral,
You're
and I'm
yelling,
trying
and
to
I can
explain. Why can't I talk? Thank you. I am trying to explain
him
a
an excuse. He
situation.
does this
So
every single fucking time.
oh my God,
He
please
does
mute.
it every single fucking time,
Oh
bitch.
Lord.
What the fuck?
Don't be
I'm
fucking
trying to
around with me and think I'm
explain.
gonna shut the fuck up. You're
Well,
giving
you
him an
will when you're
excuse.
talking at me
He does the
negatively. I don't know
same
you,
thing
bitch. Don't fuck
over.
with
I
me.
don't know you
Don't
either, so you should
mistake my
not even
kindness as a
address me.
weakness. Do not
Um,
mistake my kindness as a
wait,
weakness.
hold.
Shut the fuck up,
You
bitch.
can come up when you're not screaming.
What's going
Thank
on?
you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're
I am a very calm and neutral person, but there are triggers for me when you come at me. I come 20 times harder. Stop
So
fucking with me.
let
So
me explain
sorry,
something
monster.
really
Sorry,
quick.
love.
Yeah, can
No,
we
it's
have
okay.
Monster talk, please?
Sorry, love.
I'm that's Sassy's my friend. She just kind of talks aggressively, but she doesn't really mean to. She's misunderstood. It's just the way she talks.
Well, she will always
That's
be
why I was just waiting
misunderstood
here
if she speaks to people that way. I came up nicely speaking and she went off.
Well, at the
And she
w-
says I'm defending him. I was trying to explain my situation.
when she was
Honey,
trying to talk, though, what I'm telling you is you at the beginning you think she was coming at you, but she wasn't, just because of the way she talks. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
okay. No, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Absolutely. I respect that.
Can she come back up, Blue? I'm
No,
sorry.
not right
I don't
now.
want people yelling.
Yeah, not right now. No, I think it'll be she'll still be because she stated that I am making excuses for him. I'm trying to explain my relationship with Blue.
Right.
I'm not making excuses for him.
And she's just
Absolutely.
trying to explain how it looks from the outside. That's
And I
all.
Oh no, and
I understand
everyone's
that.
already told me that though for
Here, Jackie,
days.
I'm gonna speak really quick. I understand like where Sassy's coming from because like I sat back and I've called a few people and it's just like it hurts because it's like all these people are supposedly coming forward and saying like X, Y, and Z, right? And it's just like I've been completely transparent with Melanie, Katie, all of that. Like I've been completely transparent with the people that are close to me, even Smashley. Like I've been completely. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. Da 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 da. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still convinced that I'm taking money from OG. Like I haven't got since that last ticket to Darcy's house. I haven't got any money. Like I don't. I'm not out here asking for the money. Like I'm not. That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, and Sassy was just up here asking because she doesn't know the whole story. That's why she would. But what she's trying to talk about is the
Yeah.
stuff from before Hair Junkie, because
Oh
Blue and
no, with
I
Penny's Live, I saw
had
it.
been we had been really close. There's
Oh
a
yeah,
whole history, right? So when I get hurt, my friends get mad.
Right.
I get it.
And
But
this is stuff
understand
from
too, like,
before.
understand too, which,
I got loud at him because he got loud at me first. I don't know
I
him.
know.
I
You
didn't.
talking to me like that? No, you did. You did. Just because
You were
my
being
loud is different
disrespectful,
than your
so
loud.
you were being
No, I'm not being
disrespectful. So
disrespectful.
yeah,
No,
I'll
no,
say
I'm
that.
recording this,
You were
and
being
I will show you
disrespectful.
how I was not being.
Record
You
everything.
got offended because
Lord,
I called your ass
girl, you
out.
still getting loud, girl. It ain't that
I
serious.
just want to have a conversation. No screaming.
Thank you. I apologize, Blue Monster. I'm sorry. No one's going to come at me like that. I will say I was not being disrespectful. I was trying to speak my piece, and I feel like I am not allowed to speak my piece. So
Kendra,
I will
here if you're
apologize to
respectful.
Sassy right now. But again, right now, she getting loud and stuff. But people mistake my kindness as a
That's just how she
weakness.
talks.
Well, okay, then that's how I talk. Then I'll start speaking loud, but that's not who I am.
Okay,
But
I'm not gonna yell at you. I apologize for
I
yelling at you.
apologize to you.
Monster.
I'm sorry. I am
Yeah,
honestly sorry,
yeah,
Sassy.
no
I
problem.
apologize.
I apologize to you. Listen, Blue does this all the time. He was in a situation once with Lisa and Monster, saying with some girl that she was going to commit suicide. I don't know what. Sent Lisa
Can
photos.
we be careful
He
how
kno-
we? Can we be
Yeah.
careful? how we
don't don't tell me how to talk. Why don't you be careful from fucking stealing money from people?
We're gonna be respectful. This is my platform. I'm having a conversation. Yeah, it seems like you're coming up here, but you want questions answered, but you're sitting here attacking.
She did. No, she did come up. I will say she came up respectfully and you answered. You were answering her questions. I will say that.
Right.
She's probably just
Not in his
frustrated.
defense, but she came up respectfully and
No, I understand that, but we're not going to sit here and. So you're bringing up a whole can of worms, and then you're sitting here saying that Lisa sent somebody her pictures. She sent them to me. She sent them to me.
Has Monster had a turn to talk? Has Monster
yes,
had a
I
turn?
want Kendra. Please, Kendra, talk. Just so you know, girl, I love you.
She's
No, let Monster go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she meant herself.
so okay. I'm missing. I apparently missed a couple lives.
Yeah, girl. I'm being called out big time.
Yeah, I've apparently missed a couple lives, and I'm being DM'd right now to watch them, and then I'll be back.
No, you're fine.
And then, but listen, I feel like Sassy had genuine questions, and she's being silent.
She can ask questions, but when you're gonna sit here and scream at me and talk about sewer slide, like you literally respect the platform. Respect the platform.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't understand that
No,
you can't
but
see
she
certain
was being
words.
respectful. I'll agree with Monster. She was like her and
She's
I
just
got into it.
frustrated at
That's
this
fine.
point.
But she was being respectful. But the last
girl, I
time she
already
was
know
just
Sassy
up
doesn't
was
even like
she
me,
was
and I
not
allowed
being
her on my
very
platform.
nice. She was not being very nice, and this is his platform. So I will say that I'm not here to take sides. I'm just trying to be respectful, but
Right.
and that's not even me. Who my sister just came out going, "Who the fuck are you screaming at?" That's not me. I am not that person. But Sassy did come up originally, and she was respectful. I will say that. She was respectful and asking questions. Absolutely.
Okay, can I please ask a question?
Just came up. Oh, go ahead.
You're good. You got dropped. You go ahead, babe.
That there's patterns. That's why I wanted to bring to everyone's attention that this is what he does. He does some crazy ass shit on live, in line, in the DMs, makes up these elaborate stories, and then he gets caught, and everyone starts calling him out, and then he starts to act manic, right? And then we have one nice guy like you, and this is what he's using you.
See, and this is where I'm going to stop you, is that you're not going to sit here and say I act manic. I have a mental health issue.
No, I just said you were acting manic. Blue, why'd you drop her?
Air
No,
Junkie,
I'm
can you
talking about
please let
Sassy.
somebody finish talking?
Blue, I just said
No.
I said I felt you were in a partially manic state, because the way you were sipping on that cigarette or that thing.
I'm
But
starting to get
why'd you
mad
just
that my
drop
friend
her? I want to,
my
Blue,
friend
I'm
shouldn't
telling you, I
keep
want to
being
listen
dropped.
to her.
Monster, if you're gonna come up here and sit here, not you, Monster, I'm talking about her. I'm literally here to answer
Okay, Blue, I'm
questions.
sorry. And if you're triggered, I get it why you dropped, but she was just stating that she felt I was sticking up for you. That's all honest, Blue.
I'm gonna
You
hop
know I
down. I'm
have your
missing
back.
something.
Please bring her back up. Let her
Blue,
finish her
you and
statement,
Hair Junkie can
please.
have a call on the back end. We aren't going to have a call on the back end anymore. There's other people that have questions that have been here. Hair Junkie, can you please stop? Now, Blue, dearly, I will always care about you. But when does this end? When does this stop? When do you say, hey, this is enough for me? This is enough of this bullshit.
What is it
I
that you
mean,
guys
this is.
want?
Huh?
What is it that you want?
I want you to realize you have potential and make something of yourself other than being on TikTok and causing bullshit.
I'm
I
literally
want you to
Kendra, not to
realize.
being
interrupt you, but
dragged
I
on
was
the
just
internet.
doing that. I wanted
I'm literally
I want you
Sassy
to
to come back
realize.
up.
I want you to realize that you have so much potential, Blue. How many times have I sat here and tried to drill this into your head? And I know nobody's going to make you realize it, darling. I realize that. I know nobody's going to make you realize it but yourself. But at the end of the day, you could be so much if you would just put this app on the back burner and
Yep.
focus on yourself. You could make something huge out of yourself. I have begged you to realize that, and you won't. When is it enough? When do you finally say, I'm done with this stupid shit? I'm done with this high school bullshit. You find some real friends in real life that you can hang out with, not just us, and you actually go to therapy and start finding better coping ways to deal with the things that you go through mentally, because baby, I go through them too. I know how hard it is. I've begged you. I have begged you to leave this shit alone for how long? I'm not trying to attack you. I have begged you to see your potential. I have begged you to realize that you are worth something. I've stepped away from you how many times because I don't know what else to do other than leave. Because anytime I try to talk to you one-on-one, you get mad at me because you think I'm attacking you, and I'm not. I'm attacking you, diminishing yourself and continuing the same patterns.
Right. And even with you talking to me like that, people are going to be like, oh, you're condoning his behavior and now you're fucking coddling him. And like,
No, I'm not.
and
I'm
that,
not
but
cuddling
you
you at
get
all.
what I'm
I didn't
saying,
answer your
though.
phone call, did I, last night?
No.
I didn't, because I'm not doing this shit no more. I've got a baby that I'm raising by myself. Okay?
Right.
I have enough going on my own. I care about you, but I know that you are letting all this crap on this stupid ass app and these stupid ass phones diminish who you are as a person. My kid's coming in here. Hold on.
May I, while I have this chance, I know Des, you're up here before me, but I just want to do this really quick. So, you remember what we talked about on the phone when you're on the way to your place in Texas?
Yeah.
Remember how I said that, with all the love in my heart, that if that shit didn't work out, I would have to step away because this is insanity. It's doing the same shit and expecting a different outcome.
Right.
Baby, I've told you time and time again, you need to get the fuck off this app. You need, and I don't mean come make it sneaky and lay low anymore. I mean, really get off this app.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that needs work, and you can't work on it when you're sitting here on this app day in and day out and doing the same goddamn shit and expecting it to be different. Everybody's attacking me, they're coming at me, but you're also not giving it space to let it lie when you keep coming at them with the same energy. At some point, you have to realize this isn't going to change if I keep approaching this in the same method.
Right.
And just like Kendra, I do want to see you succeed. I want to see everybody succeed. I don't sit here and hate anybody, But at some point, you need to not just be honest with everybody around you, but honest with your damn self.
So I will say, if I'm allowed to speak, when I understand Sassy has a lot to say. So before I was cut off, I was saying, please allow Sassy to speak. We may have just been screaming at each other, but I wanted to hear her speak. So I apologized to her. She apologized to me. Just so everyone here knows, I am a friend of Blue, and that's my choice. That is my actual choice to be his friend. I am not condoning his behavior. I'm not speaking out about his behavior. Please understand, I am here as a neutral. And think of me as a gay godfather. Think of me as that. I believe I was called a sugar daddy or something. That is not true. I am here merely to support him. I have been through a lot of things in my personal life as a gay male. And he's going through a lot in his. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Barry, stop
Maybe my
fucking gifting
story.
me. Barry, you're a weird ass motherfucker. Stop following me. Sorry, hair junkie. Barry,
Sorry,
stop.
Rob.
Not very.
Like I love
Not
Kendra. I'm like,
very.
why, girl? But I am merely here to state that that as an older gay male, not much older. No, don't put me in the grandfather clock category, bitch. We ain't going there. I'm not that much older than Blue, but I'm telling you, I have been through a lot, and I've been through a lot of experiences. So I do want to help guide him. And until he proves me wrong, and I am praying that it never happens because I truly don't believe it will. He and I are friends, and I am merely guiding him. That is all I'm doing. I am just trying to help. And everyone can say, everyone in the comments, and thank God the comments are off, Blue. Everyone can say, nope, you're going to get proved wrong. I truly don't believe that. And if I do, then I am. But you will never, ever, ever, ever hear me go against him. There are two other people in Blue. Do I even say it? I'm not saying their names, Blue. Not in the awareness world, that have asked me for money. I'm telling you that. And I do that out of the kindness of my heart.
And can I ask you a question? Have I ever asked you?
Nope.
Did I
Nope.
return that money that you gave me?
Yep.
And what did you do?
I sent it right fucking back. Sent it right back.
But I'm a
Because he needed
scammer,
it.
right?
Correct. He was stranded. So he and I spoke about the OG situation. So he and I will continue to speak about that situation on the back end. And I don't even like saying the back end. He and I are going to speak about it as friends. We're freaking friends. Like, why are he and I not allowed to speak about shit? Like, no, every phone conversation, make sure it's recorded on the app. No. I support him, and that's anyone. I support him. He and I have gone through a lot of the same situations. So please understand that as well. As like, why would you support him? That's crazy. Well, maybe he and I have been through certain situations. And we have been as gay men. If he's your friend as a woman, that's great. But as gay men, we've gone through a lot more, meaning in a sense of bullying and things of that nature. So please understand that. I'm not saying women can't go through that, but as gay men, we've gone through it. I'll speak on my own experience, not for him, my own. So no one's going to tell me my experience is not valid.
I feel like this is really getting off. Like, you keep going off the
I was just gonna
rails.
say,
And yeah, I'm trying to, like, I don't have long. I'm just coming in here because I don't know to the extent of what the fuck is going on. And when I'm coming in here and I'm giving like, I'm like commenting in the comments, you're like, and Des don't even.
So my whole point was I'm trying to give my history on supporting Blue. So I understand people don't agree with that. But so my story is invalid? Like, why I support him is not valid? Okay. Oh.
I don't think
Cool.
anyone's trying to say it's invalid, but I think right now it's
Respectfully, Hair Junkie, you've been box to box telling people why you support Blue, so we all
Yeah.
understand.
Oh,
And you're
thank
just
you.
over talking like way too much right now, and there's a
Oh, I
lot of things that we're all
apologize.
trying to
Okay.
figure out. I'm just gonna be dead ass honest with you.
No,
I mean, people can get mad at me if they want to,
no,
but
thank you, love.
this is not the time and place to just sit here and just babble why you support them. We get why we've supported them for months now. We're just tired of the constant reoccurring. I've begged Blue so many times to get off this app. I've begged to leave this stuff alone. I've begged Blue to see their potential. You can't make anybody do anything, but they have to do it themselves. I know that personally.
Correct.
But I don't feel like right now is just the thing. It's not time to keep coddling them.
I'm not.
It's time to
Okay,
give
but
tough love and be
respectfully,
like, hey,
honestly,
get up off your butt and make
respectfully,
something of
Hair
yourself.
Junkie.
honestly,
I
I'm
know
not
that's not your
babbling.
intention, but it's coming across that way. And I wanted originally come up here to say that nobody, not even myself or anyone else who has any sort of degree in psych, is okay to give and I don't think you really meant it as a diagnosis, but like I think they're manic. You know what? A lot of people could be if we
No,
want to go that way with the
he was
response.
acting manic. He was sipping that cigarette or that, what do you call
Flavored
it,
air.
Blue?
Flavored
The
air.
vape thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was every 2 seconds. And I'm like, oh my God, I
That's
think he's
also an
in.
anxiety response if we're going that way.
Well, exactly. And I have anxieties, but I'm think, in my opinion, it was like not a full man.